Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my A.L.T walkthrough series for Doom 2, and in today's episode, I'm going to be playing through MAP11, Recall. I'm playing on the prboom plus source port on the ultra advanced difficulty with compatibility level set to boom. So let's begin. We got a long journey ahead of us, so let's get going. So in the starting area, we have a chainsaw that you can pick up right here. If you were to do a pistol start, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Chainsaw the zombie men and the pinky. Once we're over here, we got these shotgun sergeants. I'll go ahead and give them the chainsaw. And these lost souls will spawn from the fire blue. Take out that chain gunner. Grab the berserk and shotgun and the SSG. And we're not going to deal with these caged enemies quite yet. Instead, we're going to get our first secret, which is this rat suit. We're going to put it to use by going into the lava. I'm going to punch out the Revenant. And the chain gunner. Ooh, he got knocked out. And that switch reveals another rat suit in case you missed secret 1. And speaking of secrets, we have a secret over here where a Baron is guarding a backpack full of ammo, and I might as well play Punch Out with him because it's funny that way. Nice. So that's a backpack full of ammunition right there. Let's continue on. Drop down here and punch the hell out of this pain elemental. Yeah, the sooner he's dealt with, the better. And now it just leaves us with all these imps. Might as well give them the old punch out treatment as well. And I might as well destroy the lost soul. And like I said before, I'll deal with these caged enemies sooner or later, but they're not our priority. Instead, we're gonna take out this Megawad on the right here. Plus some zombie men and a cacodemon. I'm gonna punch you out. There we go. And over here, around these crates, you have a Hell Knight that's guarding some shotgun ammunition. Now you see that Archvile all the way over there guarding the Megasphere? We're not gonna kill him just yet. It's gonna be a long time before we address him, so instead we're gonna go through this pathway, get our chain gun ready, because we have some shotgunners. Once we get over here, be careful. We have 2 Revenants that will emerge from their little hiding spot. And then there's this lone Arachnotron guarding the green armor. Now before you go to the hallway over here, turn right and kill the Megawad, as you don't want fireballs being blasted in your ass. And this lone chain gunner guarding the chain gun ammo. How fitting. So here's one of the main attractions for Recall. We're going to go over here to the first teleporter. Now we're in a castle rampart, fortress of sorts. And most of the monsters are going to be infighting here, so we're going to let them do their showtime. I'll take out this lone cacodemon. And the imp just got walloped by the cacodemon. Try and get the cacos to fight the Baron. Lower these fellas down. Okay, one of the cacos is fighting the Baron. I'll just take out this one. 1v1. Who's gonna win this one? Baron wins. His reward is white hot lead. And that's the first point of interest dealt with, which will open another teleporter, so we're going to go through that, which will take us to this base area. And our third secret's going to be behind us as soon as we teleport in, which reveals a shotgunner and a backpack. And also, look at this cool feature in this map. The sliding doors mechanic here. It's a very neat feature in this map. So we're going to go into this room with the pinky demons. Give him the old berserk power up, and our fourth secret's gonna be over here. Interact with this and be ready. We have an archvile. I'll punch him out for funnies. He's dealt with. There's another berserk power up if you need it. Now we're gonna go into this reception area, take out the chain gunner and shotgunner, and interact with this wall here. And two specters will ambush you here. And once we're through here, we get the rocket launcher, so there's the pickup for that. And we go through this air vent, shoot out the grates, and we'll have some imps over here. Plus a lone chain gunner. Now we're gonna get out here, because be ready. Another archvile. Man, no pain flinch. Pain state, I should say. And he was guarding another backpack full of ammo. Lower the lift to reveal a Mecubus. Alright, and that clears out the second area here. And now we're on our way to the nightclub. Now here's a megasphere, we'll get to that, I'll show you how to access it soon enough. Now we're gonna go through the stairway and look what we have here. Tonight, Gay Nukem, hot, hot, hot. Oh yeah, this show's for the boys, alright. And speaking of this poster, if you get... Let me show you this shotgunner real quick. And speaking of this poster, if you level yourself on the stairs at a certain angle, if you shoot the head, you reveal a partial invisibility and a Hell Knight, making that our fifth secret. So I'm going to shoot up the Lost Souls, and this portion right here is a little bit tricky because we have a narrow area, we have remnants on the other side of the stage area there. Plus we got a chunk of other enemies, such as Cacos and Hell Knights. Oh yeah, don't go roaring out the gates because there's a chain gunner in the corner, and he's not the only chain gunner. And there's the pain elemental, that's who I was waiting for. There we go. Might want to destroy the pain element, not the pain elements, but the Lost Souls first before I take out those revenants. Whoa. There's another chain gunner, of course. Take him out before the missile hits me. Hopefully the rockets will get him. That's one of them. Alright. Now I'm going to grab the partial invisibility. And in the bathroom area, don't forget to go in here to take out a Spectre and another Revenant. And the Shotgun Sergeant. So that's our janitorial duties completed. Oh, and another chain gunner. Normally he's not supposed to... He's supposed to be in this corner right here, but I guess the splash damage from my rockets woke him up early. Now to get our Megasphere, we're going to go behind the bar. Kill another Revenant. We're going to shoot the switch over here, get the jump on these chain gunners. And flip that switch to reveal some stairs. And why not? Let's punch some more imps. Whoa. And just like that, we got our Megasphere. So now let's go back into the main area. We're gonna flip this switch right here to reveal this Arachnotron. Hit him with the rockets. Now here's something unique about this nightclub. You got a shooting gallery with live shoot-stoffels. Not many nightclubs get to brag about having a shooting gallery with shoot-stoffels. So yeah, that's a very unique attraction here. So in this area, we have the little next area bar, which reveals to us a Revenant and a Hell Knight. Plus we got the Mecubus guarding the bar. I'm gonna pick him off with the rockets. Okay, he is gone. We got these barons and the pinkies, but before I deal with them, we got another revenant that's hiding in the little lounge area. And of course, a pain elemental. Kill him first because, you know, priorities. And then that just leaves the pinkies, not the pinkies, but the barons after we kill the pinkies. And this Megawad was guarding some shotgun ammunition and health potions. And speaking of health potions, I might as well show you the technique to get all those health potions in the first bar area. You just gotta use the stair, do some signature strafe run moves like A.L.T always does. Here we go. And then get the rest. So if you're in a pinch for health, you could use that to top you up real quick. Might as well grab the ammunition. So now I got the final area of the nightclub. With another Megawad on the other side of the hallway there. Take out the Zymen, but be careful. We got ourselves another Archvile. Oh, he's gonna zap the zombie men. Oh, that's hilarious. So over here we have some lost souls gathered together. Get rid of them. And over here in this fire blue. Now look what we have here. Looks like the shotgun sergeants were having some fun times with the pinky. But let me help them out over here. Ooh, I think I fisted him too hard. Oh well. Guess he died enjoying what he enjoyed most. Taking it from behind. And the most painfully pleasurably possible. I don't know why I'm going with this, but yeah, that's funny. So yeah, that's the nightclub dealt with. Now we're into the house area. And would you look at that, we got a boss clan tag on the wall there. We know who owns this house. Now in the bathroom area, you're gonna fire some rockets into the shower because... That's right, 2 Archviles. Now what were they doing in the shower together? Sounds pretty suspect to me. And our next secret's going to be in here, inside the fridge. We get another partial invisibility. We got an Arachnotron outside the porch area, followed by another Arachnotron. We'll take him out. Now it's on to the backyard area. There's the plasma rifle and the yellow skull key. Once you grab the plasma rifle and the yellow skull key, enemies are supposed to spawn. Hello? There we go. Yeah, there was a bit of a delay there, but they're here. The Revenants, the Pain Elemental, and the Hell Knight. So you'll be putting that plasma rifle to good use as soon as you pick it up. Go ahead and grab the plasma rifle cell packs. And we need these this yellow skull key to get access to the closet area. And once we open this up, be ready once again. More Archviles. The second pair of Archviles. One will teleport to the bedded. Oh my god. These are aggressive Archviles. Okay, the house has been cleared. That takes us to the final teleporter, which is the hallway, but non-hellish. No hell at all. And once we approach the red skull key, we're going to be teleported back here, and the red skull key in the hell dimension has been revealed to us. Now we can go back to this area from before, that the Archvile with the Megasphere was at. And I'm gonna go ahead and take out all these suckers over here. Put them out of their misery. They've been in this cage forever. And we got some single rocket ammunition we can pick up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick all this up. We're gonna need it. Now remember that Archvile from before? I'll show you how to deal with him. In fact, you don't even need to fire a single shot. He's not even gonna get a zap on us. Our 8th secret over here behind this crate is going to be a rat suit. And here's what we're going to do. Watch this. Climb up here, grab the rocket ammo, teleport, and boom, we just telefrag the archvile. And grab the megasphere on top of that. And now it's time to go across the bridge and get ready. Enemies are going to spawn in. We're going to get past the Hell Knights and Spectres because we want to take care of the Revenants ASAP. That's why, because we have a Pain Elemental there. I'm gonna see if I can get some of these Revenants to end fight with the Hell Knights and Baron. The Lone Baron. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna thin some of these out myself. I almost got hit by the... almost hit myself with splash damage with that Lost Soul. But instead I take the projectile from the Hell Knight. So you're gonna use the splash damage to basically thin out a majority of these Hell Knights. I'll finish them off with the super shotgun. And if you're running low on shotgun ammunition, just go over here to our 9th secret, climb up the steps, and drop down here to get the shotgun ammo. And once you grab that, 2 Revenants and a Mechibus will reveal itself on this cliffside here. And now we have access to the red door. So we're going to open this up, but be careful, don't go jumping out the stairs just yet, because we got 2 chain gunners on both sides, ready to ambush you. So kill them first before dropping down here into this Cacodemon area. Alright, that should be all of them. Now here's where the map gets interesting right here. We're gonna go into this big area over here, the stairway area. Now here we have some imps. Nothing too special. I'm gonna go ahead and just punch them out. Rocket ammo. Now we have a Baron and a Revenant. There's another Baron to my right. Gotta be mindful of him. Oh, damn. He hit me. But I usually like to take out these guys first. And I'm not gonna take care of the not the Revenant, but the Baron just yet, because another Archvile guarding a Berserk power-up. Be very careful here. Alright, he's been dealt with. So now let's kill the Baron. Oh my god, there's a Pain Elemental. Yeah, gotta remember him. He's in a big open area, and usually when a Pain Elemental's in such a huge space like this, it's just a nightmare for the entire ride. I'm gonna try and get him lowered down here, if I can. I don't see him right now. There he is. Come on. He's not the only pain elemental either. If I can speak clearly. I'm gonna punch out the rest of these punks. Oh yeah, I should mention too, if you're low on HP and you're in dire need of help, go over here for the 10th secret, which reveals another megasphere. Just drop down lava, interact with the platform, and you will be topped up. Good to go. Now we have some imps. Here's the second pain elemental. I'll just give him the plasma rifle, so I don't want to be bombarded by lost souls. There's not a lot of cover in this area. Here's a chain gunner to our left, so we're going to be careful here. I see a Revenant. Take them out, grab the shotgun ammunition and the alcove. Now here's an arachnotron. Check the alcoves for some ammunition. Now a bunch of these enemies are going to merge, and here's where the fun begins. The ceiling is going to rise up and down, mainly rise down, and we're going to use it as cover. And this is where we're going to put the plasma rifle into action right here. Yeah, this is quite a spectacle right here. So we're going to walk our way through here and just mow down the enemies with the plasma rifle. Ouch. There's a Baron of Hell. Now I remember at this part on Decino's playthrough of this map, one of the platforms didn't raise up, sequentially breaking the map. And he had to use cheats to get through it, but thankfully that isn't the case in this run. Now this right here is gotta be one of the more tougher parts of this map in this maze area. So start things off, you take this left here, we're gonna go down. And the reason you gotta be careful in this maze area is because once you go the wrong path, you die instantaneously. So you proceed with extreme caution. But don't be scared, there are guides here. Now you see the compass here? The green arrow point is the right direction, so follow the green arrow. Now I need to be careful here because we have a lot of lost souls and a pain elemental that's somewhere. What I'm going to do is try and thin out some of the lost souls, go ahead and get them out of the picture. Try and draw out the pain elemental and the safe zone. There's the pain elemental. I'm going to go ahead and hunt him down. Alright, he's been successfully destroyed. I can ignore the rest of these lost souls here. So yeah, just follow the green arrow each time you get to the compasses. And if you do deal with lost souls, of course, you can just always fire away. So now we go over here. The muzzle flash from the chain gun helps as well. Take a right. Another right. Right again. Alright, I'm gonna get some of these pain elementals, not pain elementals, but lost souls out of the way. Being aggravating. Okay, so we're on the right path. We're gonna take this right, head left. Left again. Now this compass is unique because one of the arrows is blue. What does that mean? Oh. Stupid Spectre. But yeah, it means that there is a secret. So we could safely go over here, take 2 steps and turn left, you get a megasphere, making that our 11th secret. So now let's go back on the path. We're going to take this right, take a left, left again, and go straight ahead. And just like that, we are out of the dark maze. With our reward being the soul sphere. Of course, the teleporters is going to open up in case you were to fall down here. Our 12 secrets over here with the rat suit. Let's go ahead and pick it up. We're going to need it just to get access to the final secret of this map. So we're going to take out this Mechibus. Now we have some imps here. I'm using the rocket launcher on them because they usually get in the way of the platforming here. And now we're going to drop down because not only do we have cacodemons, but pain in the ass elementals. And they need to go. Now it just leaves the cacodemons. Try to take him out as fast as possible with his whatever rat suit I have left. Don't be in fight with the cacodemon now. And we go through the teleport, which will reveal the rocket ammo and the soul sphere. I gotta be mindful of the lost souls here. Now we got some of these imps on the cliffside here. Take out any lost souls that get in your way. Yeah, you be sure to kill all the imps before crossing the platform. This one's being stubborn. Let me use the splash damage for this one. There we go. Because you don't want the imps to block your jump, otherwise you'll just fall straight down to the lava pit. Now thankfully there was no pit on that jump. Now here we have 2 revenants guarding the cliffside. Strafe run here, and we're on the other side of these pillars. And get ready. Well, we have a chain gunner here. Get your rockets ready. Oh, another chain gunner. Come on, let me present this. We got Archvile and 2 pain elementals. Go figure. Alright, Archvile down. That just leaves the pain elementals. I'll get up close and personal for this guy. Alright, they've been dealt with. Now let's get on to the final area. And fellas, it is going down today. Because we have entered into the Icon of Sin area. Yes, map 11, and we already have an Icon of Sin boss battle. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get past all this monsters, the whole army of demons, and we're going to flip the switch. That's going to raise the platform, so we can finally shoot some rockets into their area. I'm going to thin out some of the crowds first, because we want to make sure we get a good aim of the Icon of Sin. Specifically the Pain Elementals first, since they're the biggest offenders here. Oh my god, that's an Archvile. I did not expect them to be aggroed on the V. But he's going to be infighting soon, so we're not going to be worrying about him. At least take out one Cyber Demon. I probably shouldn't be toying with him since I have partial invisibility. I'm gonna at least kill one of them. Come on now, you should be really close to death now. There we go. Now we're gonna get on the platform. No lost souls in sight. And we're gonna start firing away. Be sure to back up so none of your auto aim doesn't get blocked by any of the demons, and just fire away at the Icon of Sin. Oh boy, that was a wild one. Now before I close things off, we got an intermission screen. The city turned out to be quite large, and some areas made me doubt the reality of my surroundings. The path led me to the outskirts of town, to a red lake. I don't even want to imagine what made it like this. Hey, there was a seaport. After visiting the spirit realm, I thought I went completely mad, but it got really tough in the ancient dead ruins. They weren't so dead after all. So yeah, that is Recall. One hell of a level. It is one of the more popular maps for A.L.T. It stands out because it's one of the only maps developed by Maddzi of Boss Clan. It's the only contribution he's made to this megawad so far. And boy, did he leave an impression, because once you start off, it's a very hellish cave area where you start off with a chainsaw, then work your way up. And of course, if you're doing the pistol start, you can grab the SSG and standard shotgun fairly early. And of course, the main attraction area, of course, is the area with the teleporters, which take you to individual parts of interest. Where you have the rampart area, the fortress, we're on the top of that, where most of the monsters are infighting. Then you have the base area, the storage unit, where you go through it. And then there's the gay nightclub area that you go to. That's a hell of a lot of fun. Blasting through all that. And then you finally get to the house area where you get the yellow skull key, which you fight a bunch of archviles in it. And finally you get the red skull key on the final teleporter. Now once you get past that, that's just the first half of the map. And then you get to the middle part where you have to explore the crazy stairway area with all the rising ceilings and all that. It's quite a spectacle of monsters fighting and environmental fun. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a crazy scenario to be in. Now once you get past that, you got perhaps one of the more nerve-wracking parts of the map, which is going to be the dark maze with the lost souls and the occasional specter and pain elemental thrown in for good measure. All you gotta do is, like I said before, just follow the compasses and you are good to go, and just take out any lost souls that are in your way. And once you get past that, you got the final cliffside area, and once that's done, you're on your way to the Icon of Sin, which is a hell of a fight. I mean, map 11 and you're already throwing the Icon of Sin at us this early in the megawad is quite a bold statement. But it's pretty standard. You gotta get past the entire barrage of enemies and flip the switch, get on the platform, and kill that son of a bitch. So yeah, that is Recall. One of my favorite maps of A.L.T. is the favorite of a lot of people who play this megawad. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.